Awesome. Thank you, Lynn, for the introductions. You know, 24 years ago, when I responded to an ad looking for volunteers to help lead a brand new 13-week running clinic, did I think that I was going to still be doing this now, or let alone be here speaking to you? Absolutely not. Some of you who know Rainey and I might say that I'm here because of this ongoing friendly rivalry that we have, where her and I have both been here since day one, since the clinics began, except she took 1 year off to do some consulting work, so she didn't get official credit that year of being a leader, which allowed me to be one up on her. So the running joke is that I'm not allowed to quit, because then that will allow her to catch up to me. So, and she's not allowed to quit because then she would never catch up to me. So we're both kind of keeping each other here. But honestly, though, all joking aside, when I did sign up to do this, I had no idea what I was really in for or what I was going to find. And what I did find was just a really thorough, well thought out program that was really focused on the experience of the client or the participants. And, you know, it's a program that's made such a positive impact, that has made such a difference in helping so many become healthier. It was a real sense of community support, but more than that, it was like the creation of a family. And it's like every January, it's like a mini family reunion as we look forward to seeing so many familiar faces come back through the door. Example of that, I just got the list of registrants for the clinic so far this year, and on that list, there was 3 names of participants that remember me being pregnant with my first child, Kat. And week 3, I was out like as big as you could be. I think everybody thought that I was going to pop right then and there while I led the warm up. Gave birth to her a week later, and 3 weeks from now she celebrates her 17th birthday. So, you know, over the years, I've seen so much and have been inspired by so many. And I just want to share a few of those stories with you. I've changed the names to protect the innocent. So, first is my negative Nellie, and she created what I affectionately call my mutiny on the bridge. And the first half of the clinics, every one of my leaders worked with her, and they finally came to me and said, I don't know what to do with her. She has nothing positive to say. I give up. She is yours. And basically handed her over to me saying, if you make me work with her, I quit. I said, no problem. I'll take her on. So I took her on, and yeah, she really did not have a lot of positive words that she used or came out of her mouth. But we kept plugging along, and lo and behold, she just kept coming back year after year after year. And a couple years ago, she retired and was moving over to the Sunshine Coast. And she was moving halfway through the clinic. So she was really worried about not being able to do the clinic that year. So we arranged for her to start with us. And then when she moved over at the halfway mark, she would join the clinic that was over there. And at the end of the Sun Run, she sought us out where we normally meet afterwards and said thank you, because she was really, it meant a lot to her to be able to do the clinic, but by connecting her with the other clinics, she met so many people and was able to find herself connected to a brand new community that really helped it become home for her. So she is still out there running with them as we speak. The next is my John and my Susan, and this is an amazing couple that have been with us for so many years. He is an avid runner, coach. Physical activity is such an important part of his life, and over the years he developed Parkinson's, and they would continue to come to the clinics, and we all know how much physical activity helps with the symptoms of help manage the symptoms of Parkinson's. So he was really happy because it was so important for him to be a part, continue to be a part of this. We had him going with the walkers, and I think the biggest thing out of that was we were able to accommodate him and put him into a safe situation where his wife, who is his primary caregiver, was felt comfortable in taking the time to go out with the runners, to do her own workout, and to practice some self-care. Unfortunately, we heard he did pass away earlier last year, and I have actually been in touch with his wife, and she doesn't quite feel up to coming back to the clinic full time this year, but she's looking forward to popping in and saying hi to everybody, and says she'll be back next year. So, really, really happy, excited by that. And then Mary, dear Mary, love her. She was recovering from a severe concussion and came to the clinic hopeful that she was going to actually be able to get out and do some physical activity in helping her with her recovery. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to accommodate her, but we worked with Sport Med and with the physicians and determined that, we can do this for her and create an experience for her that was going to be a positive one. And she would be there every week and struggled through some of it, but still kept persevering. And I remember when she did the Sun Run, she walked it, and I would get all these little video updates or picture updates of her status along the way. And despite the fact it took her 2.5 hours to complete the Sun Run, but the look on her face when she crossed that finish line was of so much pride and excitement that it just melted my heart. So, being a part of their journey and supporting them in, reaching their goals, whatever they are, it's been such an amazing and inspiring and rewarding experience for me. Now, behind all of this has just been an amazing leader team, with the exception of the mutiny incident. But the accomplishments, these accomplishments could not have been possible without their caring, the dedication, the patience, and their huge hearts. The compassion and humanity that each one of them demonstrates as they connect with every single one of the participants is second to none. This Leader of the Year award belongs as much to them as it does to me, and I would argue probably more so, because without them I actually have nothing. So to my leaders, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all you do in allowing me to do what I do and in all my craziness. Really, thank you. So back to where all this started. It's my leader team, my negative Nellies, my John and Susan, my dear Marys, and every one of my participants that continue to inspire me with their journeys each week. This is why I'm still passionate and excited about still being here, doing this, leading the InTraining program 24 years later. So my challenge to you is to go out, to connect with your participants, to celebrate their accomplishments. Be thankful that you get to be a part of their journey. Allow yourself to be inspired by them, and you too will find yourself excited and about still being here along with me 2 decades from now. Thank you.